Most people will never lose a war on the outside. They lose the war inside their own mind. They scroll endlessly, overthink constantly, and react emotionally to everything. Not because they're weak, but because they've never been trained to be strong. This video is your wake-up call. It's time to build a mind that can't be shaken, no matter what the world throws at you. The hidden war. Before you can control your life, you have to control your mind. But most people don't even realize they're losing that battle. Because the war isn't loud. It's silent. Every day your mind is under attack. Not with bullets or bombs, but with noise, distraction, and comparison. You wake up and the first thing you see is a screen. Hundreds of opinions, thousands of faces. Everyone telling you what to think, who to be, and why you're not enough yet. And without even realizing it, you start reacting. You check notifications like they're oxygen. You chase validation like it's survival. You scroll, and wonder why you feel so lost. That's not just poor focus. That's a conquered mind. A mind that no longer belongs to you, but to the world. What Stoics knew that we forgot. The ancient Stoics understood something we've forgotten. You can't control the world, but you can control your response to it. They train their minds like warriors, not to be emotionless, but to be unshakable. While the world chased pleasure, they chose purpose. While others complained, they observed. And when chaos came, they didn't flinch, because their peace wasn't tied to outcomes. It was tied to discipline. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire during a plague. Epictetus was born a slave. Seneca lost everything. Yet all of them stayed grounded, not because life was easy, but because their minds were trained to be still in the storm. The difference between you and them? They treated peace like a practice. You treat it like a mood. You are training your mind, whether you mean to or not. Every action you take is training your mind, whether it's towards strength or softness. When you pick up your phone the second you're bored, you train your mind to crave stimulation. When you avoid discomfort and call it self-care, you train your mind to collapse under pressure. When you react emotionally to every little thing, you're handing the world a remote control to your peace. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming controlled. Because the man who can control his thoughts controls his reactions. And the man who controls his reactions controls his reality. Build the fortress within. You don't build a strong mind by avoiding stress. You build it by facing discomfort with intention. Meditate, not to feel spiritual, but to train focus. Wake up early, not for the grind, but for the discipline. Choose silence, not because you're passive, but because you're in control. You don't owe the world a reaction. Not every insult needs a response. Not every urge deserves your energy. The more you say no to impulses, the more power you have when it actually matters. A distracted mind is a conquered mind. A disciplined mind becomes a weapon. Conquer or be conquered. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It rewards discipline. It respects silence. It follows those who lead themselves. If you don't train your mind, someone else will shape it for you, with ads, noise, fear, and distraction. You can either be the master of your thoughts or the slave of your impulses. There is no middle ground. You're either building your mental fortress or watching it crumble from the inside. This isn't motivation. This is war. And the battlefield is your mind. If this made your mind sharper, don't scroll past it. Like the video. Subscribe to Stoic Foundations. We don't chase trends. We build timeless men.